Hey, what's up guys, Alex here, and welcome to another Overwatch video. Today I just wanted to discuss a little something I noticed when I was playing the PvE Uprising event, as I'm sure a lot of you guys may know if you're watching this video. If you guys are new, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit that like button if you guys enjoy if you guys have been enjoying the Overwatch event, because I know I have been having a blast with it. But that's not the point of the video, because we are talking about a huge bug with the Overwatch PvE event. So right now I'm just playing normal normal PvE Uprising with all heroes. I decided to play Soldier 76 because why not? Because I know I have to get that achievement where I have to play like 8 different heroes or something. But that's not the point. So if you guys are wondering what this bug is all about, I will show you guys very shortly. But first of all, we have to play through the game. So you're gonna go through, you're gonna hack the terminals and all that jazz. But I guess let me explain what the bug is. So essentially, right when you rendezvous with the payload and you defend it for 3 minutes, I think it's about 3 minutes and 30 seconds or something like that. Right at the end of the timer, when there's like 5 to 10 seconds remaining, if you run all the way to the gate where the payload is supposed to be delivered, Omnix, or I guess Null Sector, will not be spawning whatsoever. It's kind of interesting to see that. I mean, I don't want to throw Overwatch under the bus like this, but I mean, it's kind of unfortunate to see that there's such a huge bug like this when, usually I'm kind of disappointed almost in a way, because I was like, oh man, it kind of ruins some games for people, because I mean, in this game, this is not a live commentary. Someone's just like, hey, don't do that. And I'm sure there's so many people who are doing this, so I hope that they fix this. But this is my first time. I had only heard about it and seen a video from it, and I wanted to see if it actually happened, if it actually worked. So I tried it myself. Obviously, I didn't do it the entire time. I went right back to the payload, which actually is interesting. Is from what I've heard, is that if you stay at the gate and the Omnix won't spawn, but once you run back to the payload, all the waves will come at once, which is kind of interesting. I don't know how the algorithm worked or what went wrong there, but there you go. So obviously right there, we've already hacked the first terminal. Pretty easy. I feel like this event has been an absolute blast to play, but I will admit, after a while it does get repetitive. I really wish that I mean, if the Blizzard creators are watching this, that maybe next time, if possible, to make it so that there are random encounters every single time you play, because after you play for, I want to say, once or twice, it's sort of repetitive, and because you know where they're spawning. I think their idea of bring a PvE event was great, and they're like, hey, we want to make this a lot longer because Junkenstein was very slow. Junkenstein, which is the Halloween event, of course. But the problem is now is that they made it much longer. Yes, I mean, this game, is very easy for us, but it's 13 minutes long, about 12 minutes long. It got repetitive, because where all the null troopers are going to probably be coming through, all the enforcers, detonators, where they're coming, and you sort of build up a strategy with it, and it becomes a lot easier. I think one thing they could have done to make it much more challenging is that every single time you play, you do not know where they're spawning in from. Maybe they'll come in from behind, maybe they're coming in, each wave comes in with one detonator and then another detonator, and you're like, oh god, I've already used my ultimates, I don't know what I'm going to do. But hopefully they take that advice, and I still had a great time playing, and this event has been awesome. As you can tell, I've even got the Soldier 76 push-up, my favorite emote. I mean, it's not my favorite, but it's pretty dang funny, I gotta say. But let me know. I would love to hear your opinion on what you guys think about the PvE Uprising event, and how it could have been better, because I know some people, this event has been great, and there's way more playability to it, but to an extent I know some people are disappointed because it's kind of obvious what's gonna happen. Like, okay, so it's detonator, and then it's gonna be a bastion, and then it's gonna be an eradicator, and then a bastion again. So it's kind of repetitive, but that's not the point of this video, of course, because we need to talk about the bugs. So I'm actually going to go ahead and fast forward here. I'm going to take a little pause in my video because I'm actually watching the video live. We are going to cut to we're going to pass the 3 minutes, so the payload, we're going to cut to where it says, we'll say like 20 seconds remaining. As you can see, we're doing just fine. We got 2 stars. Our team score is like 5,000. We're doing great. There's no problem. The Diva, Zenyatta, and Pharah and Soldier combo is way too good. I'm just joking. But as you can see here, I'm running towards the gate. There's 2 seconds remaining, and now the objective has been completed. So now I'm at the gate, and as you guys might know, you can see there's no Omnics spawning at all. There are none spawning at whatsoever, and I was shocked to see how easy it was to really take advantage of that. Even my teammates like, oh, come on, don't do that, guys. So of course, I didn't feel like cheating the system. So as soon as we came back, you run back from the gate, the Omnics spawn immediately. It's so strange to see how that bug works. I wonder how it really, like, how the algorithm gets messed up like that. Like, I'm assuming maybe because once the payload explodes, all the Omnics start spawning. I think, or once the payload delivers. I don't know if that's correct. I guess we can watch here, because we're obviously going to deliver the payload. I wonder if that since they feel like there's like not since they feel, but since it's like the game recognizes there's heroes there, they're like, okay, the payload has been delivered. Do not spawn any more Omnics. Like, I wonder if that's how that works. But it's I don't know. I wonder if they're gonna fix it. I mean, of course they're gonna fix it, but I know a lot of people have been trying to attempt the bug, and it's really kind of sad. I mean, I feel like that's such an obvious bug to fix, but nevertheless, it's kind of interesting because also I've noticed there's a lot of problems with Overwatch right now, because even with Mei, I'm gonna cut some footage here. Where Mei, if you are using Mei and you're using her gun to freeze enemies, they are actually at normal speed, as well as her ultimate. When you throw her ultimate down and you try to freeze people, her ultimate is, and her left click, so her spray, whatever you want to call it, it does not slow down enemies like it should. So because you're getting sprayed by the Mei, you're slowing down, and then you get frozen. So right here I'm going to cut to some footage in the training where I'm freezing these training bots, and they are not slowing down at all. Obviously they'll still freeze, but it's still like, I feel like, is this a nerf? Is this like a minor nerf to Mei? Is this just a bug? I'm not really sure. I think if the general discussions, I think they said they were going to fix that, but that was 3 days ago. So either they're taking their sweet time, or something's really messed up here. Also, there's been a lot of reports of like Genji's ult being a little bit slower, and also Mei's ult when she dies. For example, if you throw her ult out right as she dies, it disappears. Obviously you don't lose your ult there, but for example, if you're using Zarya and you throw your ult out as you die, your ult still goes out. So people are wondering, is that a nerf? Is that a nerf to Mei? But I'm on the side of, did Mei really need to be nerfed? I'm not quite sure. I'm honestly not quite sure if Mei really needed to be nerfed. There's a lot of questions going around in the Overwatch community right now, because there's a lot of bugs that I've noticed as well. Even with Roadhog's hook, I Roadhog main, and I feel like it's been very inconsistent. So I wonder if the Overwatch directors or Overwatch team will respond to all these like bugs and all these like mishaps, because I know they did say that they did rush this event. I think they said they did this on short time. So are they working on something else if they're working on short time? Because I feel like this should be like their priority, if that makes sense. If they are running on short time, like, I feel like Overwatch should be their #1 priority, and doing events is #1 priority. So I'm actually curious, what is Overwatch team, because obviously their team is driven only to make Overwatch a better game, which we all love to play. What is their #1 priority over there? Because even even SR for supports are really messed up. If you're a support, you will gain less SR than a DPS/tank player. So for example, if you have 20,000 healing, and say your buddy is a DPS player and he has like 20 eliminations, he will get more SR than a support player. So there's a lot of really interesting things going on with Overwatch, and I really hope there's a lot of fixes for these, because I love playing Overwatch, and you guys obviously know that. So let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have encountered any of these issues and how you think they will resolve these. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day. If you guys enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button, subs if you loved it as well. But have a wonderful night. Goodbye.